your North Miami Vice Mayor, Mary Estimé Irvin, and I am delighted to see the progress in the great city of North Miami, particularly in my district. When cities across the country grapple with not just obtainable housing, but also housing availability, we are fortunate in the city of North Miami to bring forth multi-family community that embraces a range of affordability, inclusive of rent restriction and market rate units, as well as workforce housing. It certainly provides housing opportunity for residents across a broad socioeconomic spectrum, thanks in part to the financial support of our North Miami CRA. And I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize our executive CRA, Anna Bo, and our former executive CRA, now city manager, Rasha Kamo. Through the CRA efforts, many families will call District 3 home at residents of Griffin Park. But this mixed-use residential development will provide not just living units, but also work units, giving rise to job creation within the complex. In addition, it will feature neighborhoods, pedestrian promenade on 125th Street, retail and service spaces, and ground level garage with ample parking spaces. This self-contained community has the potential to provide residents an opportunity to live, work, and shop in this development. And with the rising cost of gas these days, this is certainly a bonus for this planned project. So I am pleased, I am ecstatic to join the rest of my colleagues, stakeholders, arts and tech development, Valley Bank, the CRA, and others who are responsible for celebrating this groundbreaking for this multi-million-dollar project today in the downtown Nomi, where we are expecting to see more progress happening for our residents. I'd also like to highlight and celebrate and thank former Mayor Andre Pierre, because whenever he brings the clients, he lets them know that I'm going to talk about workforce housing, I'm going to talk about attainable, and sometimes the clients have to say, are you working for me or are you working for the city? So thank you for that, and I'd like to also give a thank you to Markins and Gentil for your outreach for this project. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and we just look forward to making sure that North Miami is the place to live, work, and play.
Thank you for your kind words, Vice Mayor. Next, I'd like to invite up CRA Executive Director, Anna Bo Emanuel.
Thank you again for everyone to be here. This is an exciting day for the CRA to see CRA dollars at work for our community and the residents of North Miami. The CRA really enjoyed this project because we were able to give $1.6 million of infrastructure grant dollars to be able to then support 80% of this project then being able to be affordable for those who are at 7% of AMI or below. And that's a wonderful thing to see in our community, because not only is this mixed use and mixed income project happening in North Miami, but it's happening for the residents of North Miami. And so we are excited to see groundbreaking, and we know we're going to be even more excited when the project is complete. And we just want to congratulate everybody in their efforts to bring this to fruition. Thank you.
Okay, Gabriel, you want to come and hand out shovels and hard hats for the official groundbreaking? Yep.
Share it. Okay.
We sit right here.
Our building.
All right, 1, 2, 3, dig.
Hey.
Go hard. Sand, all right.
Dig Doug.
We're done. All right, good.
I'm sorry, I didn't know y'all were looking at my face. I'm sorry.
Thank you, everybody. Please, thank you, everybody, for coming. Please come and get some of this food.
That is nice.
Ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, $1,000.
That's all you want. You're going to give him back $1 million. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One thing is I was the name right over. Let me get on this start.
BPX TV, c'est la vie. BPX TV, c'est nous-mêmes. BPX TV, on met des têtes ensemble dans Kembil.
Définitivement, salle des nouvelles BPX TV Réseau, c'est un plaisir pour nous quand même, pour nous présents dans toute activité communautaire. Mais quand même, maintenant, c'est une autre paire de manches, côté que appelle la fête et demande la demander, il faut nous faire. Et Griffin Park Résidence et Vice Mayor, est-ce qu'on peut expliquer nous, ça dit pour vous, une inauguration, une première pierre. La CANU, c'est comme ça qu'on a une première pierre qu'a déposée pour Griffin Park.
Et merci et bel offre, merci téléspectateurs. Et c'est bien, et Vice Mayor Marie estimé, il vient et jeudi son grand jour lié dans notre Miami parce que nous avons un développeur qui pral construit à peu près 28 appartements et qui pral gagner un droit que Mounio ka travaille là-dedans tout, pral gagner shop, etc. Et ça qui est belle dans le mouvement ça jeudi, et de mouvement de poser premier pierre là, comme vous faites dire, the groundbreaking on dit en anglais, et c'est que c'est pour la première fois, et pas la première fois, mais dans la structure ça, gagne affordable housing, workforce housing, and low income housing, if sou ka comprendre ça me dit. Ça veut dire que les gens qui pas un pile corps depuis le cas qualifié la vivre là et gens professionnels la vivre là et puis habiter là et puis ils gagnent market rate. So ils ont mélange ils ont chance que plusieurs et différents secteurs sociaux moun ka habiter là et également par le retail so ou ka habiter là ou acheter là ou travailler là la créer job etc. So c'est un bon moment si tout le monde a regardé nouvelles kounya là dans Floride et chercher un côté pour habiter extrêmement difficile ni pour acheter ni pour louer. So là que nous gagnons en chance pour que nous make sure que un monde qui habite dans North Miami a une chance ou bien un monde qui voulait venir habiter dans North Miami a une chance pour afford pour payer et loyer son grand jour que lié et dans North Miami et n'a répondre we are solving the problems that is going on in Florida. We're providing housing.
Et je connais un pile problème vraiment pour faire chercher dans la Miami, Florida. Surtout dans notre Miami, tout le monde voulait habiter dans notre Miami ces derniers temps. Par contre, c'est parce que le city est tellement belli et il y a un pile d'autres ambiance qui fait dans le city là. Et pour ces 28 seulement que nous avons gagné là-dedans, est-ce que y a vendu? C'est des condominiums, c'est dans house.
Ce sont des appartements. Ce sont des appartements que vous pouvez louer.
Okay. Ouais. Mais pas bien pour vendre là-dedans?
Non, le projet ça pas bien pour vendre.
Mon le projet qui fait dans 27e, dans 127 là, sur 12e avenue. Non, genre de projet. Est-ce que c'est même genre de projet ça relié? Moi, j'ai pile qui a bâti là-dedans. Est-ce que comment ça aide? C'est notre Miami toujours qui a fait activité.
Oui, non, ça c'est dans notre Miami, c'est dans le district 2 et dans Councilwoman Cassandra Timothée District et c'est going to be workforce housing. Ça veut dire c'est plus pour professionnels, pour attirer professionnels et gagner comme police, comme professeurs et unit sayo, c'est pour ça que y a bâti dans 127 là et 12e avenue.
Le public pas capable habiter là-dedans.
Oh non, public capable, mais un exemple de qualité monde qui capable c'est workforce housing, so it's professionals et puis there's some affordable housing que yo quitté un peu, but majorité là-dedans c'est workforce housing.
Si bien comprendre là, Griffin Park résidence c'est pour commercial et résidence en même temps.
C'est ça.
Lundi commercial et résidence.
There's going to be retail, ça veut dire que kagon shop là et gens que y a fait un peu de unit ou ka travail là caillou tout, OK, et puis il a créé puis projet après le créer job.
Et à part de ça, quelle autre activité que gagne, sont très belles projets, nous félicitons au boulot, même personnellement pour BPX TV Réseau. Quel autre projet que nous gagnons à long terme?
Bon, et nous avons un projet que nous travaillons sur 5e avenue dans le district moins, qui est les Catherine Flan Estates, et que nous allons bâtir ça. So ça après, il y a un mix de peut-être de condo, de townhome et de rental. Là, il y a travaillé sur des détails de ça. Et il y a l'autre projet l'autre projet housing project que nous travaillons sur.
Projet, c'est un projet de l'État que ou sinon c'est pour le city personnellement, ou sinon c'est county qui j'en distribue.
C'est majorité projet c'est développeur, mais ça que moi fait partie de CRA, moi c'est vice chair of the CRA, which is the Community Redevelopment Agency, et c'est CRA ça, par exemple pour projet ça, qui baille un peu de fonds pour aider dans l'infrastructure. Il y a plusieurs différents fonds pour différentes qualités de crédit que nous baillons en développeur, et développeur ça, il y a un crédit ça tout pour le bâtir. Son mélange, son partnership entre développeur et the Community Redevelopment Agency, et il y a deux fois même ville là.
Et si nous avons un message à délivrer avec le peuple haïtien et les autres ethniques qui vivent dans notre Miami, c'est qui ça le tapis?
Bon, nous travaillons chaque jour pour que nous fassions North Miami a better place to work, live and play. On côté que nous habiter, on peut travailler et on peut jouir côté habiter.
Moi, merci un peu.
Merci bien.
Définitivement, nous avons dit avec très content et développement fait sérieusement dans notre Miami. Côté que Codé a dit avec nous là, nous devons montrer nous des activités qu'a faites, compris bien Pierre qui déposé pour Griffin Park Résidence. Soyez belle en forme pour tous les amis camarades. Enjoy.
Allô?
Allô, oui, quand on est là?
Bella, je suis au volant.
Qui ça?
M'a conduit.
Moi, dans Charlie Bloom. Gen piyay, gen cadeau.
Qui ça dit? Gen piyay, gen cadeau. J'arrive tout de suite.
Piyay! 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 Shelly Bloom's Fashion Clothiers, 3 costumes, 3 mouchoirs poches, 3 cravates, 3 chemises, 3 paix chaussettes, $3.73. Shelly Bloom's Fashion Clothiers, #1 in America.
Gen piyay, gen cadeau.
Nan Shelly Bloom. Consamble dou.
Oui, jour arrivé pour Haitian Cultural Heritage Month dans centre culturel haïtien. Pi ouye, pi coupé. Société Koukouille en collaboration avec Miami Book Fair a présenté dimanche 7 mai Little Haiti Book Festival. Maman festival la qui ça semble écrivain, chanteur, danseur, blagueur, artiste dans toute discipline qui a exposé ses œuvres dans Little Haiti Cultural Center. L'arrière fermé, tentable blaï dit non au sud, machin à tisaille, machin manger avec boisson, habillé atelier sous danse, sous théâtre, sous yoga, jouet avec livre gratis pour Timounio, musique avec l'oreille mystique et Nicky Mix. Vite montrer autres, nous là, n'a toujours là. Anessa a bien 2 panels, une sur environnement en Haïti, l'autre là sur immigration. Premier bateau haïtien qui est arrivé dans Miami. Regardez-nous, c'est une journée chargée pour grand monde contre Timoun. Livre, folie, livre dans ti Haïti. Venez encourager écrivain haïtien nous. Venez réclamer ti Haïti nous. Autres sorti pour faire d'appui en dessous li. Dimanche 7 mai, depuis 10h du matin, rive jour 6h du soir. Menez la famille, venez pour ti détente.
BPX TV, c'est la vie. BPX TV, c'est nous-mêmes. BPX TV, on met des têtes ensemble dans Kembil.
So, good evening. Thank you. You know, that's why we're a team. So tonight we're meeting for a very special day because we're launching a new board for Marble. And if you're a resident of Marble, if you are a business owner, of course that's a great thing for you, especially the Haitian community. It is important because we know when we put ourselves together, there are so many great things we can achieve. So doing business itself and managing community is a togetherness kind of thing. So that's why meeting together to make sure not only we can exchange idea, thoughts about the community and about business, and it allows all of us to create a stronger bond. And that's one of the utmost things that we need in the Haitian community. My name is Ricardo Dieg. I'm the CEO of Transversal Group. So we do branding and marketing, and it is such a privilege tonight to be here, not only to host that historical event, but a privilege to meet all of you. So I want to ask you if you would please put your hands together for yourself so you can make it tonight. Please put your hands together. So, in ma mother language, nous comptons que notre qui là, nous venons faire des déplacements pour participer dans une cérémonie de prestation de serment et membre nouveau board que Marble gagne. Donc, c'est un événement historique, le fait que nous gagnons une communauté qui a plus que nécessité de strong leaders and strong business owners. Donc, c'est ça qui fait que nous là, et nous avons quoi à Soya, nous avons passé un moment extraordinaire. So, not only we're going to have the opportunity for them to swear in, but we will have the opportunity to exchange between you and all of us so we can talk business and we can talk community. So, I have to acknowledge a couple of great personalities we have tonight. So please put your hands together for La Voix de l'Amérique, who's there with us. Please. We do have also another huge personality in the communities, that's Sony Benofam, the BPX TV. Thank you, Sony. We appreciate it. And we want you to put your hands together for Commissioner Maxwell Chambers, please. So, without too much doing, I would invite all of you to stand up, please, so we can sing together the U.S. National Anthem. Please. And it is an honor, Commissioner, that you can be here tonight to celebrate that huge event with the Haitian community. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Commissioner Tremor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much for putting this group together, Mama. You know, as I stand here and I full of emotion, and this take me back to 42 years ago. I think about my mother at the time with the Haitian community, because she was the first one that introduced me to the Haitian people 42 years ago. And I'm truly, truly grateful. Mom is not here, but I thank her so much. This is a historic evening. It's a wonderful evening. I went home with my daughter, and I was tired of laid on, and look at the time, I'm like, I need to be here. I made a promise to be here, and I need to be here. So I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I'm in good company, and witness all the residents and business owners here now. So I want to thank you guys for that. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for your support, and thank you for all that you're doing for the fellow residents and the fellow business owners. It's an extreme pleasure to be here, to see you guys putting this together. And I know it's a nice group, and I know we're growing, and the next time we're here is going to be a larger gathering, and you guys just have an awesome group. You know, we're going places, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me.
So once more, Wayne, you know, putting your hands together for the Commissioner again. And I think it is way more than important to listen to one of those who put a lot of efforts and putting all of it together. And I know Farah has been huge and, you know, reaching out to the community, to all business owners, to entrepreneurs, so they can be part of this group. So it would be nice to have a history about Marble. If you may please, Farah, you know, tell us a little bit more about what you do, why Marble. Put your hand together for Farah.
Thank you, Farah. Thank you, Commissioner, for keeping your word. And I know that when I met you, and as I met you, I was with you at the swearing of the chief of police, and I told you about this, and said even you will be out of town, but you'll be here at the time. So we appreciate your presence. Thank you for the honor. Marble starts with a vision that there are many Haitians living in Myanmar, doing business in Myanmar, but we don't know each other. We maybe meet each other at the church, and that's it. And also maybe at a friend's house, but there's no platform for us to communicate. But our presence is knowledge in the city of Myanmar because of the support of all the commissioners and the mayor. So that's why at some point I met with, it was in 2018, I met with Dirac, and I told him about the vision. And he said, yes, we need that. And that's when Dirac said, yes, I'm going to have a couple of people that I know who will be interested to that. And he invited Pastor François, who also worked at the city of Myanmar. And he invited Lieutenant Nelson and Jasper. And J.U., Jasper, Dubois, and Dirac, the four of us worked for the police department. And I invited Margaret. I know that she's a community organizer, a liver organizer, so she'll be awesome for that. And I invited, who else did I invite? Luni. And so we invited more people. At first we were 14, and we used to meet here. We asked Father Patrick Shaw the possibility to use one of the room, a community room. And we met for about a year. In 2019, we were meeting in this small room, and that's how it started. So we went some, and we came up with the name. And at the end, by the time to register the name, it was 10 of us. And so that's why we had an ad hoc committee, a ad hoc executive board, and that's how the story started. And during the COVID, we used to meet virtually, and we made history in the city of Panama. We host the first Haitian American debate during the 2020 election on Zoom. Virtually, we host the first Haitian American congressional debate in the commission chamber in the city in 2021. So it's just to tell you that since then we had the support of the whole commission. We got Commissioner Maxwell during COVID. He invited us to partner with him to help him to do food distribution, and we did it. So we had different partnerships with different commissioners, and the mayor, and we've been very blessed. And it has been a great journey. So now, since last year, in November of last year, we launched Marble officially in the community. And since then, since January, every fourth Thursday, we have the membership meeting. So please spread out the word. We have the brochure here. You can make sure that you take a brochure to learn more about Marble. We are finishing our website. We have a Facebook group, so please make sure you join us on Facebook. And so we want to continue. And we want to continue to build up. And I like to say the power and the success of an association depend on its members. So this is an invitation to each of you, and even you, Commissioner, again, to be engaged in Marble. Because for us to have a strong Haitian community, for us to be organized, it depends on you. This is our invitation. This is a journey, and we hope that you will continue to build up. And I want also to take a moment to acknowledge Trisha, who's a woman, a daughter. And when I look at her coming at this meeting, I know that seeing us doing this, we're empowering the next generation. And so, Trisha, everything that we do, it's a legacy to you and to the others. Okay? Thank you very much again, guys, and I hope that we continue the journey.
Non, moi c'est Dr. Abdonel Marc Eugène. Moi suis un médecin qui est licencié en médecine traditionnelle, médecine chinoise, médecine orientale. Nous-mêmes, nous traitons toutes maladies qu'on a gagnées. Nous n'avons pas besoin de connaître qui maladie, depuis son maladie interne, tant que diabète, tension, tant que quel que soit l'ancien système. Nous utilisons près de 7 modes de traitement. Nous pas prescrit drogue ou du moins, mais nous utilisons herbe, remèdes naturels pour nous traiter n'importe maladie. Si vous avez un sucre qui ne peut pas descendre, ou une tension qui ne peut pas descendre, nous composons médicaments même pour bagaille ça yo, mais c'est une potentiel que nous les bombe toujours. À faire douleur, même des pour une douleur. Ou venir dans la clinique là, ou pas supposé tourner avec douleur. C'est le docteur Mac, parce que nous n'avons pas de problème pour nous résoudre naturellement. Nous utilisons près de 7 modes de traitement. Acupuncture, corping, gua sha, tuina, qigong. Tout ça nous utilisons pour nous come up à un traitement définitif. Docteur Mac pas prend assurance. Nous pas besoin de demander si prend assurance. Docteur Mac pas prend assurance, c'est cash ou bien crédit card. Relais Dr. Mac dans 954 548 80 86. Venez me pico pour me déraciner maladie à sou.
Grand opening, Fat Boys 163rd Road, Lounge, 1234 Northeast 63e Street, North Miami Beach, Florida. 33 160. Équipe la fait Japon, samedi 20 mai 2023. Fat Boys 163rd Road Lounge, Focus Production et Touchem Tous. Présente Asian Flag Day Ball. Japot mande équipe là, pas fait le mal. Équipe là dit Japot, la fait bingo. Toute soirée c'est soirée, mais toute soirée pas même. Des 10h du soir jusqu'à X du matin. Nous allons fêter le drapeau nous, le grand opening
Football 160 Lounge. Interlude, DJ Five Star, DJ Paz, DJ No Side. Sponsor, TNS Moubagaï, Seafood, MJ, Luxury, Barbershop, Unique FM 91.7, Touché Douce 90.1 FM, Unpedage, Tax et BPX TV Réseau. Pour information et ticket VIP 754 232 4106. Enjoy!
Livre t'es toujours un bon outil. Il permet de faire l'éti, il fait au plus bien apprendre et puis comprendre, et il permet au plus bien réfléchir pour qu'à plus bien agir. Blender avec ça m'a bien comprendre ça, il choisit écrire un livre qui a prêté dans l'histoire. La République impériale d'Haïti, la RIA. C'est un livre qui peut permettre de comprendre qui mounouye, qui côté au sorti, qui direction où t'as dû prendre si où t'as voulu aller devant. C'est un livre tout qui a mission pour conscientiser, pour faire ressaisir et faire comprendre nécessité pour nous unir encore sous le même drapeau nous. Quitte nous sortir dans la province, quitte nous sortir dans la capitale. C'est un livre qui prône changement dans le système socio-politique pays et qui a adressé un pile solution pour résoudre tout problème qui est crucial qui a plongé Haïti noir depuis plus passé des 100 ans. La République impériale d'Haïti, l'ARIA, un livre vous devez acheter. Depuis qu'on y a, il est disponible sur Amazon. Montez sur Amazon.com pour acheter Grand Livre là, ou pas pour regretter. Ou bientôt, ou qu'à contacter Hôtel Livre là, qui c'est ingénieur architecte Blender Vixama, dans le numéro de téléphone ça, 954 669 78 27 pour commande ou bien réservation. Email laria, LARIHA.2022@gmail.com. Viva Haïti, viva l'ARIA.
Build the foundation of this association. That's our mission for one year. How are we going to do it? Very simple. One, membership recruitment, membership retention. Premier préparation de faire là, c'est recruter membres. You are all ambassadors. Nous tous ces ambassadeurs association nous allons compter sur nous pour nous capables de recruter membres parce que c'est membres qui fait force association. Et retention. Retention is very important. People come to an association because they have an interest, but because they want to find something, but they have to also give something. Moun vient dans l'association parce qu'on vient chercher un bagage, mais il faut le bagage tout en retour. Donc, nous-mêmes, nous nous mettons une association qui est solide pour que l'homme vienne pour dire ça, c'est une organisation, une association qui travaille pour Haïtiens et dans l'intérêt haïtien. That's the first. The second is to create programs. Actually, before program, partnership. Partnership with our government officials, locally, City of Miramar, Bard County, the state, and on the federal level. On a créé un partenariat avec officiels du gouvernement au niveau ville, au niveau contrée des bois, au niveau État Floride et au niveau fédéral. C'est le deuxième partenariat avec encore Faith Leaders. Nous jouons dans la ville de Miramar, il y a 11 églises haïtiennes ou bien fréquentées par haïtiens. There are 11 churches in the city of Miramar that are Haitian days or who have Haitian in the congregation. We're going to create partnership with the faith leaders. As a matter of fact, I already started, and I want to acknowledge the great support of Father Frankie Jean from St. Stephen Catholic Church and Father Patrick Charles from St. Bartholomew. We want also to create partnership with the businesses, make sure that the businesses, they are aware that marble is there for them. That's the second. The third is create programs. Programs for businesses, business owners, program for resident homeowners. On a créé plusieurs programmes. Programme, c'est pour business, pour nous aider à développer dans la communauté haïtienne, joindre les ressources que besoin, l'argent, l'aide, tout le bagage. Et puis, programme tout pour les gens qui ont caille. Parce que dans le pays, qui ont caille, par exemple, il y a un problème de flotte, il y a une assurance. Et si l'on passe, l'assurance va couvrir pendant ce temps, il y a quoi dans le city pour aider. Ça, c'est ça, nous allons créer le programme. Leadership programme. Leadership programme, very important. Parce que nous-mêmes, dans la communauté haïtienne, nous avons un grand problème de leadership. Nous n'avons pas de tête, de chef. Il n'est pas là pour servir la communauté, non. Il est là pour dominer la communauté, pour exploiter la communauté. Nous-mêmes, nous disons nous allons donner notre exemple. Nous là pour servir la communauté. Et nous là tout pour nous, comme nous parlons, nous allons servir la communauté en tout le faire dans transparence, démocratie, exemple, responsabilité. C'est-à-dire, tout le monde va toujours pas faire, mais il faut que nous ayons ouverture pour nous attendre de l'alliance membre. Ça, c'est un programme que nous avons développé leadership. Parce que nous ne sommes pas là pour longtemps, nous voulons que dans une plateforme, que l'autre qui est intéressé vienne engager. Et c'est pour ça que dans ce sens pour ça, nous allons gagner un comité. In order to develop leadership, we're going to have committees. We have so far 4 committees. The membership committee, the event committee, and we have the programs committee, and the development committee, and we have another one, I forget, I don't know if someone can help me, but we have 4 committees. Et si quelqu'un qui veut faire partie du programme, du comité, même si nous allons dans la ville, nous voulons faire partie du comité, welcome. Why committees are important? That's an opportunity for people to get engaged. That's an opportunity. Oh, and I think I said membership, right? Membership, event program, and I forget the last one. But these committees, they are a platform for people to get engaged and to develop themselves within the association. And then fourth, we're gonna, part of the programs, it's also the internship and volunteering program. The internship and volunteering program gonna be there for youth, for high schoolers, for college students who want to get engaged in the Haitian community or in the community overall, because there's a lack of opportunities for young Haitians to get engaged in the community. So we're gonna develop these programs and implement them. So we can, after our 1 year, we can submit a report, an evaluation that this is what we have accomplished. And then the next leadership will take over to continue to develop the vision of Mabo. There's a lot of work to do, but we cannot do it without you. We need you, and please, especially, spread the word. I remind you, we're gonna meet every last Thursday of the month. So please mark your calendar. Make sure you sign in. Thank you, Berlie Delia. She's my best friend. She's childhood best friend. And then I just have to call her. She's everywhere with me. She's my mommy in Miami. Well, I will no longer say my mommy in Miami because my mother passed away, so she's also my mommy. And so thank you, Berlie. And please make sure you sign in with her so you can be in our newsletter. Even you're not a member yet, but we hope that you become a member. And I want also to thank my good colleagues, friends, and those who always understand the value of building the community. Sony Belenfort, thank you very much for being here. Jean-Marc Abela from La Voix de la Mairie. You will receive the video on social media. We will share with you the report of this gentleman. So we gonna be working together as a team to make sure that Mob will succeed. And let me point out that Haitians succeed. Haitians succeed. We want to develop a new community. We want to get organized. We want to be a strong community in Myanmar, and we want to represent the interests of the minorities, those sometimes who don't have, and most of the time, don't know where to go, don't have a voice, and feel like they're left out. That's our mission, and we hope that after a year we'll be meeting, and then maybe this room will be too small for the number of people who are going to be part of this association, and then everybody will be at least satisfied, if not happy, but at least satisfied of the accomplishment of this team. Thank you very much, everybody. So the job just started.
All right, wonderful. So I think the foundation is laid down. You know exactly what the vision is, what they will be working hardly on for next year. And if there's one word that I personally have as an intake, it's engagement. So they cannot realize that huge plan they have for 1 year unless each and every single of you get engaged. The way to do that, first of all, you need to be a member. You're not a member because you have a business, just because you're a resident. The second thing is start your leadership by influencing other people.
Sitting here, we need to have a nice little picnic so we can bring more families in, bring people together, and we share what we're all about. And I think we can get a nice turnout if we find the right time to have a family, the Miramar Marble family picnic. I think we should work on that.
Good idea. Thank you. Before we go and to the appetizers, let's take. We're gonna take official photos.
Non pas c'est Zulme. Si nous voulons faire un cadeau, marché, vin, 15 000, vin chercher. Je suis toujours là pour m'aider, nous choisir le plus bel cadeau qui existe. Ok? La content, ou content. Et puis, c'est fait. 15 000, on va jouer toute bagaille, on va jouer un tableau, on va jouer en pile l'autre assortiment qui sorti made in Haiti. Et les fêtes ménage, pas oublier, vin 15 000, vin balou bel tableau. Vin chercher un bel tableau. Dans temps ça, cadeau, un cadeau, une peinture sur paquet à faire le dit. Ok? Tout le temps déjà, bien entendu, mais qu'il y a même ces plus belles bagailles qui ont existé, ou bien au monde qui remet un tableau. Parce que là, il y a un paquet de bagailles pendant des années et des années. Marché vient joindre son besoin en 15 000. Adresse ça c'est 6600 Pembroke Road, dans Pembroke Pine. Je vais dire nous téléphone encore. Téléphone c'est 954 829 77 35. Pas oublier, une œuvre d'art, pas de prix. Ce matin.
Jusqu'à 17 juin 2023, on commence les vacances en grand.
Computer bagay amène nous dans la NASA. Kennedy Space Center.
Côté tout le monde content ouais à quoi tout appareil cap volé monter dans
les computer bagay pour réservation depuis Kounia 954 196 34 réservation c'est $250 seulement tout frais compris.
Si moun yo a content ouais ça cap vinn bientôt avec billionnaire tant que Elon Musk dans SpaceX Jeff Bezos dans Blue Origin et plus ça.
C'est un voyage inoubliable pour tout le monde pour vacances qui va le raconter qui ça yoté ouais.
Et pour parents yo tout yo ka ouais dernière technologie de
réservation depuis Kounia à l'avance place limitée et fini 30 mai.
Ça va prendre pour les 954 96 34 30 tickets par on même déjà oui pour seulement $250.
Départ 17 juin 5h du matin dans le local computer bagay. Oh cadeau croisé c'est pas seulement la salle c'est la NASA papa. BPX TV Réseau et BPX Production produit et distribué un paquet de shows à l'autre télévision Haïti ou à l'étranger, tels que Storm TV, chaîne 2, Canal Bleu, chaîne 38 USA, Haïti TV, BPX TV Réseau, all over the world, Haïti en direct et toutes plateformes réseaux sociaux. Ou t'as aimé faire une promotion, une distribution commerciale, un marketing général, pas hésiter une seconde. Haïti 609 area code 3401 2424 USA 786 642 3535. Yo gen WhatsApp tout, BPX TV Réseau, l'espoir de la culture haïtienne.
Together, right? We are stronger when we are together. And it is not different when it comes to community, to business, any kind of project that you have. The more hands you have, the further you can go. And that's exactly what Marble is trying to build. Marble is the more Haitian American residents and business owners. They're trying to make sure they create a strong network, you're a business owner, you have a business, or you're just a resident of the community, make sure you join them. Because when you join them, you will have a chance to exchange with another person with a different skills. When you join the group, that's an opportunity for you to build your own journey. So I think anytime we have an opportunity in a community to be together, I think every resident, every single resident must try to provide an input in that. So this is to tell you that here, they're launching right now with that new board, it's very promising. But it will go further even on the each of you put your hands in this work. The way you can do that is, of course, to join the association, and secondly, make sure you get a brochure, get a business card, share the thought with everybody in the community. Tell them there is a place when we meet together, we can become stronger, not only for the community, but for business. Okay, so once more, ladies and gentlemen, really thank you for being here. Put your hands together for yourself. All right, so it is the time that we present to you that new board with great faces, great personalities, very experienced people, and allow me to present each other one by one. And when I'm done, of course, the way to appreciate what they're doing is to clap as hard as you can, right? Now, let me present to you the chairperson, the chairwoman of Marble. Her name is Farah Lamieux. She's a communication strategist. She's a community organizer, of course, and a social entrepreneur with 25 years of experience. Put your hands together for Farah Lamieux. The vice chair of Marble for next year will be Mrs. Woman Petit. She's labeled Petit Joseph. Oh, they would kill me, if I don't say the last name. I'm sorry. Woman Petit Joseph. She's a labor union lead organizer for 17 years. She's a lawyer with a master's degree in criminology. She's an entrepreneur and a realtor. Put your hands together for her. Our next secretary will be Mr. Luckner Nelson. He's a teacher in Broward County for about 20 years, for 20 years actually. And he's also an entrepreneur. Put your hands together for Mr. Luckner. So for our treasurer for next year, it will be Mr. Ernst Motoba. He's a community organizer for 20 years, for 10 years actually. He's a professional photographer, a good photographer, and he's also a lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, and our advisor for next year will be Mrs. Margaret Neret. She's a labor union organizer director for 25 years, 25 years of experience. She's the vice president of Local 1199, and she's also an entrepreneur. Put your hands together. So the way they're gonna swear in, they will all stand, all together, and they will surely repeat after me in front of all of you. So it's an oath. So what we say and those words, you must mean them. If you don't repeat it. Okay? So don't repeat it. So I will, anything that you say right now, it will be using in court against you. All right. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So, anyone wants to decline right now? No? Commissioner, you're here, right? Yeah. All right, so what you got to do, when I say I, you will say your name, and then you will repeat after me, okay? I'll say I, then you say I, your name, and when we get to your duties, you say your duties, chairperson, vice chair, secretary, and so on, and then okay? So, by the way, it is very serious, ladies and gentlemen, because, in order to have a strong community, we need strong leaders. But we need leaders with integrity. So what we're doing here is not just a joke. It is, you know, a group of you staff saying we are ready to lead, you know, the community, to lead business owners in the community. So that's why we take this very seriously. Okay, we'll say it again. I do solemnly promise and pledge to perform the duties of Miramar Haitian American residents and business owners faithfully and impartially. To the best of my knowledge. And ability. In accordance with the bylaw. Until my successor is elected. I pledge that I will exercise these duties. And responsibility of this office. With integrity. Collegiality. And care. I also pledge. To provide responsible leadership. Representing our members at all times. And I will lead. By example. Ladies and gentlemen, the new board of Marlboro for the next year. Put your hands together for that. Thank you. So the term is for chairperson 1 year. So as they just swear in, until the next year, they all take responsibility to lead this group with integrity, with care, and strong leadership. It is an honor right now to have the chairperson and some words. What will the next year look like? What is the vision? And what do you expect from us, part of the group? Final out here, the new chairperson.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody again for being here. For the next year, it's a 1 year term. And maybe you may ask what we can do in 1 year. There's a lot can be done if we want to be done. We wanted first to have the past board and the new board also. We decided that we want term because we want to make sure that we exercise democracy. We want to make sure that we give opportunity to other people to come and to be engaged in this association. And that's why we decided that we need 1 year. Before I talk about what will be the focus of this year, what we want to accomplish, I want to acknowledge Pastor Duval Francois, who is one of the founding members and also has been my, I would say, right hand, one of my right hand to lead the associations in the beginning. It wasn't easy because he has a heavy task at the city of Miramar as a code enforcement manager, and also as for leading his church in Compagnie. But he stick around, and together we were able to push for this association to be where we are today. So I want to thank Pastor Duval Francois for serving this association, for pushing that, and the vision and the mission. And we know that even though we have now Leclerc succeed in his disposition, but we know we can count on you. I want also to acknowledge and to thank a major Iraq, Florida Iraq. He's with the Miramar Police Department. He's, like I mentioned earlier, he's one of the founding members, and he was the vice chair of Marlboro. And despite, again, his heavy responsibility with the city, we were able to work toward the same vision. I want to thank Margaret, despite her heavy responsibility with the union, about she She accepted the nomination, and she again wanted for the second. She's now serving for a second term as an advisor. The role as an advisor is very powerful because that means we believe in her knowledge, in her wisdom, in her experience to help us to push this association.